Okay, we're talking about Interzoid's Get Phone Number Profile API, which essentially provides phone number intelligence, everything from standardizing the number to international standards to carrier information, validation, name of organization if it is a corporate number, risk assessment, and some other profile data that is very interesting and useful for all of the phone numbers that you collect. So quickly, let's take a look at some of the data that's returned by the API before we show it. You can see here country, geolocation, time zone, is the number a valid phone number, risk assessment information. Some pretty straightforward stuff that might be of use. Here's the API endpoint, some sample request formats. You can see how it comes back in JSON. So you can integrate this API into just about anything, including forms where you're collecting data within CRM systems, in phone number call centers, whatever the case may be. And here's some more examples where you can see this is a high risk number because of the it's a voice over IP number, and there's been some complaints and a frequently recycled number, some information like that that might be of use. But let's go ahead and take a quick look at using the API. We do have some use cases here: marketing optimization, customer communication, fraud prevention, and so on. And let's try this API. Let's go ahead and give it a quick run. So we'll come over to try.interzoid.com. This allows you to interactively invoke any of our APIs with sample values and see what data comes back, so you don't have to write any code to get started. And of course, you do need an API key. So if you come here under resources, you can go to Interzoid and get an API key where you'll get various trial credits. And here we have a phone number. And all we have to do in this case, we can put any phone number in here, but this is the sample one that's provided as an example. And I click Get Phone Number, and it's going to call the API. And you can see we got the text information for this phone number. Now this is a United States number. The API does work with phone numbers worldwide, so there is global coverage. And in this case, we find this is actually a Google phone number that is a landline. Pacific Bell is the carrier, Pacific Time, Mountain View. It's a valid phone number. The risk score is 85, generally safe, so you get some information about that, which in many cases is some of the most useful information that you'll get. You can also see it in JSON. So this is what would actually come back as the payload if you are integrating this programmatically. It's just a REST JSON API. And then the other thing this application does is it does generate the corresponding API call. So you can see here the endpoint. You would put your API key here, and then this is the lookup, which is the phone number that you're checking out. Now you can do this interactively, one at a time via the API. It can also be done in batch. So say you have a CSV file of thousands of phone numbers that you want to check. Whatever the case may be, you can simply go to process data sets in batch mode, and that'll take us to our application at batch.interzoid.com. Pretty straightforward phone number intelligence with global coverage available via API. Lots of different use cases. If you have questions, you can contact us at support@interzoid.com. Otherwise, you can come to our website, and we've got plenty of information there. And we hope you'll give it a try. Thanks.